But did Boots Ennis duck Crawford? No. So we don't have to keep asking that question no more. But is he the future of boxing? Some of you said yes. Some of you said no. Some of you said not yet. You know, we know that Boots is 30 wins, no losses. He's undefeated. 27 of those 30 wins have come by way of knockout. He is now the IBF welterweight champion in the interim lane. So he's the interim IBF welterweight champion of the world. We know what's next. And so let me render my verdict. A Terrence Buck Crawford fan in the chat agreed with me that Boots did not duck Terrence Crawford. Salute. Thank you for standing on honesty. Jaron Boots Ennis is not the future of boxing. Now, I know some of you are going to say, Manager Marty, how can you say that? You are from the same city as Boots Ennis. We've seen you in the gym watching Boots Ennis spar and watching Boots Ennis work out and watching his dad Bozy train other fighters. And my main man, Pots and Pan, Coach L, and Greg Hackett. And I seen my other man, my other homie, Rasheem Jefferson in the gym working the mitts with Boots. And Manager Marty, how can you say that Boots is not the future of boxing? Because I can. Because it's true. Boots is not the future of boxing. Yeah, I said it. I know a bunch of haters are going to criticize me after hearing that. Boots is not the future of boxing. Boots is the right now of boxing. Let me reframe that for the people in the back. For the people that's going to be in my comments section. For the people that don't press play to listen to the content, they just look at thumbnails and titles and render a verdict without even hearing what I say. Boots is not the future of boxing. He is the right now of boxing. I think I need to say that again. You know what? I am going to say that again. Boots is not the future of boxing. He is the right now of boxing. And I dare anybody to challenge that. Because Boots was the future of boxing a few years ago. He is the right now of boxing, particularly in the welterweight division. Let me tell y'all something about Boots. Boots trains hard in the gym. Boots takes good care of his body. Boots is always in shape. Boots don't have to get ready because Boots is always ready. Boots is carrying the city of Philadelphia on his back right now. He's building a legacy for himself. I want to tell y'all one more fact about Boots. Boots is special. You know, you have good fighters, then you have great fighters, and then you have special fighters. And it's a very, 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 very small list of special fighters. And Boots is one of those special fighters. Boxing is in Boots' blood, and it's hard to beat a fighter who have boxing running through their blood. Well, his father was a professional boxer. His brothers were professional boxers. Boots grew up in the gym since he was a little baby. Boots been around different styles of boxing, not just in the amateur program, but even before he was ranked in the amateur program. His pedigree right now secures him as the right now of boxing. Now, people say that Terrence Crawford is a switch hitter. Y'all heard that before, right? Terrence Crawford doesn't switch hit for too long. Majority of Terrence Ball Crawford fights, when he switches his boxing stance, it's only for a limited time. This is not a knock on Crawford. I'm just using him as a reference because when Boots Ennis switch hits throughout the entire duration of a fight, he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He doesn't get the marketability in the media as he deserves. Why do I say Boots is special? Because he is an all-around complete fighter. And that's the reason why he should get the credit that he deserves. His foot placement, really good. Check him out when you go see him fight. Whenever you watch Boots fight live or on TV or pay-per-view or whatever the case might be, go on YouTube, look at his highlights, look at his previous fights, look at his foot placement. It's important, special. Look at his punch placement. Look at it. Go on and watch it. See, some of y'all be looking at boxing with your eyes. You watching because you have eyes, but you might not know what you're looking at. Go check it out. Go check Boots out. Look at how he goes to the body. Then he attacks the head. Look at his combinations. Look at it. I ain't trying to blow smoke up. Look at Boots. Look at him. He's a complete fighter. How to get out of the way of punches. Look at him. That's all I'm asking y'all to do. Because I see people in the chat saying they don't agree with me. They're saying they don't agree with me. That's okay. We already closed out the Town Watch check-in for the reason of this. We don't have to agree and disagree. We have one thing in common. Love of the sport, right? So it's okay. It's all right if you disagree with me. But just watch him. You'll know what you're looking at. And a complete fighter. It's hard to beat a fighter when they have boxing running through their blood. In other words, is this. Boots learned about the sport of boxing before he was old enough to compete, even in the amateurs. Since he was a little baby, from what everybody has been saying, he was born in the gym. Boots might be considered a gym rat because he's always in the gym. Even if he fights on Saturday night, Monday or Tuesday, Boots in the gym. Even after a win, he's still in the gym. Sometimes, I'm not saying every fight he go in there on Tuesday. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying he get right back in the gym like he ain't just fight like last week or something. Dedication. That's what makes you special as a fighter. Dedication. Let me tell you another reason why Boots is special. I'm not telling y'all stuff that I heard from somebody. I'm telling y'all what I seen with my own two eyes. This part right here impressed me about Boots. And I might not tell Boots that every time I see him, but this would impress me a lot about Boots when I go to the gym and see him. This would impress me. Boots be helping the other fighters in the gym. Boots holds the focus mitts, and he helps other fighters in the gym. I've seen him do that several times with my own eyes. Hold the heavy bag for a fighter. Coach a fighter. I'm talking about professional fighters. I ain't talking about no amateurs. I'm not saying he didn't help the amateur fighters that was in the gym with him. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about what I seen him help the other professional guys, up and coming guys. He helped them guys. I'm impressed by that. You don't see that in most gyms with a professional fighter who's been on TV, who's always in the gym, who got an interim title, who has the pedigree that somebody like a Boots have. Most fighters don't do that. I'm just saying, this is not a knock on other fighters that don't do it. I'm just giving Boots credit because he does do it. And I've seen him do it several times with my own eyes. Special. Special. He's human. He's entitled to have a bad day at work. When he fought Karen, that don't have to be his best performance. He won the fight. And he still didn't give up, even in his frustration. He tried to go out there and knock the guy out. A lot of pressure on the guy. He's from Philly. They fighting on the East Coast in D.C. So he's trying to make a statement for all the fans. Somebody in the chat just said, I will beat Boots in the street fight. I don't know how much experience you got, but I doubt that. I highly doubt that. And you're entitled to your opinion with that as well. That's fine. But the young man is special, and he deserved to get his flowers while he can smell them. I'm just saying. Please don't say, who has Boots fought to make him special? Because the same people that ask that question are the same people that give Terrence Bud Crawford credit, and he got 30-something fights on his resume, right? Okay then. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if you would give Crawford credit for his resume, and he's on the world championship level, then you shouldn't criticize Boots for his. In other words, Boots' resume supposed to be what it is, coming up in the ranks, right? So then why is Crawford's career and resume look like he was match made the same way Boots was match made? If you're going to say Boots had an easy career and for this type of opponent, that type of opponent, then how come Crawford's resume looks similar to Boots? All right, then. We got to call a spade, y'all.